What's going on, guys? So welcome, I guess you could say, to season 2 of my Quest for Gold series. So if you're new to my channel or you don't quite remember, my Quest for Gold series was something I did every single Monday in Modern Warfare 3, and basically what I did was I tried to get the gold camo on every gun in the game, and it was something that I really enjoyed doing. It was something that I think you guys enjoyed as well. I got a lot of positive feedback on it, and I wanted to bring it to you guys in Black Ops 2. So this is something that I really enjoyed doing. It was quite a challenge for me to try and get every single gold gun in Modern Warfare 3. I didn't quite get to it because I started so late, and it was like I said, quite a challenge, but I'm getting a jump start on it this year, and hopefully I will be able to do it. So my Quest for Gold series is basically me not only trying to get the gold guns, but also giving you guys tips and tricks on particular guns, showing you what setups work best, what attachments are best for, certain guns and certain play styles. If you guys have any particular tips or have any setup that works best for you, I would highly recommend posting it down in the comments. Share your secrets, let us in on all of your knowledge, and yeah. So the first gun that we're gonna start off this new season with is the PDW-57. The PDW is probably one of the most overused guns in Black Ops 2. I use it all the time. It's one of the guns that I think I use almost on a daily basis. And I can see why so many people use it. It's a great gun. It's very consistent. It's very versatile. It works on every single map, on every single game mode. Like I said, it's very consistent, and consistency in a gun is very important. You don't want to sit there and shoot 3 bullets at a person and kill them, and then shoot 7 bullets at a different person and not kill them in the same situation. That is probably the most frustrating thing for me. And with this gun, I don't really see that often. Every once in a while, depends on the connection. I know, but with this gun, like I said, it's very consistent, and it just works. It works really, really well in almost every situation. And like I said, a lot of people use this gun, and I think the reason why is because you unlock this gun pretty early on in the game, and once you unlock it, I think once the game came out and once people started to unlock it, they basically got so attached to it because it was so easy to use, so consistent, and so good that it became a pretty well-known secret in Black Ops 2. So the gun, like I said, is great. If you haven't tried it already, where have you been? I would definitely recommend it. The 2 attachments that I have been using in this gun are the silencer and the foregrip attachment, which is a little bit different than what I usually praise, and I'll explain that in a second. But the silencer is something that I personally use on a majority of my guns. It's just personal preference, as you guys know. It keeps me off the radar a little bit better. The foregrip attachment, however, is something that I don't think a majority of people use on their submachine guns. For the longest time, I was like a majority of people. I used the laser sight on my submachine guns, no matter what it was, whether it be this gun or the MSMC or the Chicom or whatever you want to call it. It was a pretty consistent attachment throughout all of those, and it worked well for me. However, I kind of migrated over to the foregrip just to test it out, and I have to say, personal preference, how I play the game, the foregrip works quite a bit better for me. So I find myself in situations where I'm shooting down a guy in, I would say, medium range. Close range, I would say, is in this building type area, and medium range, I would say, is kind of down this hallway here, and then long range is, I would say, assault rifle range. So just so you guys can kind of get a quick picture of what I mean. But I find myself in medium range quite a bit, and I think the foregrip gives me a little bit better of an advantage. It keeps the gun a little bit more steady. That's not to say that this gun has unmanageable recoil. It hardly has any recoil at all, especially with a silencer. But when I'm trying to shoot down people from medium even to long range, I just need a little bit of extra steadiness. Basically, I just need that little bit of extra oomph to kind of get the guy and keep everything steady. So that's why I use the foregrip attachment. Like I said, personal preference, but I think a lot of people should kind of look into it because it really does help in quite a number of situations. Some other things I would recommend, of course, the quick draw attachment for any submachine gun is great. The fast mags attachment, of course, is great too. Those 2 attachments in particular are exceptional when you are deep in the enemy spawn and you need to kind of quickly aim or quickly reload. Obviously, it's a very fast. Those are 2 very fast-paced attachments for a fast-paced kind of game mode and game style. So those 2 in particular. Just a quick note, I wouldn't necessarily say that submachine guns need any sight, like red dot sight or whatever you want to call it. It's not really that type of gun. You don't need a sight or anything like that. I would focus on attachments that kind of help your play style and basically would help in situations where you find yourself most common. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit the thumbs up button if you did. Also hit that subscribe button for future Call of Duty videos. Like I said, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, suggestions, post them down below. Let me know your guys' tips, and I'll see you later.